Hello and welcome. Right, this one is going to be completely different from what I normally would have done because, as most people who watch the channel for any length of time know, don't normally do forestry. But this has got me intrigued because it's like got lots of different things going on, and I mean a lot of different things. I'm not sure I would, it's very early days. It's only been released for a few days. I thought let's take a look at it. So I've turned the sound down for now. But let's have a look and see what's cracking off. So yeah, this is just not my norm, as those who know the channel will know that this is not normally me. But I thought, well, we're going to build a farm. We're stripping the land for a reason. We're not just doing it to make money, but I have got a normal economy because to help us with the forestry. So the price of the wood, it's worth doing. It's hard graft. It's a bit dull. I always find it a bit soul destroying to do forestry on hard economy. It really is horrible prices when you work hard for your wood. It's not an easy thing to do forestry. So I've gone for, it's a hybrid start. We've gone for, obviously with the money, we've gone for a farm manager start. So we've got 1 million, but I have said, oh, I want the normal farm as well. So I'm like having my cake and eat it basically. So this is what we get. We get all of that, which is the museum. Does this mean the shop, or is it just? Let's stick some zone markers on, because obviously there's a lot going on this as well. It really intrigued me. Let's leave that all on. And yeah, we're on dollars. That's good because it's what we're about. And 50-50. Switch off all of this little lot. And we will. It's not. Yeah. Well, at this precise moment, periodic plans not going to make a lot of difference. Really, I don't think. No, it's not that one. The one I always forget is. This one, always forget it. Let's just do a save as a base. Can't remember if it's a 4x map. But this is our playground, so we have actually got something to start with, but we have also got a lot of cash, and it also looks like we've actually got some proper forestry equipment. Let's have a bit of a look at what we've actually got. So we've got this kind, my least favourite kind of... Yeah, it's not... I've got to be on it, although... Do we have a go with it for a bit? It's sort of economical because you chop it and then you could put it straight onto your. Now then, what are you? Tree stump cutter. Oh, one of my favourite tractors. I do love this. Oh, and I do love the Tajfun as well. Beautiful big kit. I am rusty though. I am going to be totally honest. Oh, we have. Yeah, you can move them, get rid of all the NPCs and all manner of things. So, where are we actually heading to cut? So it's mainly towards the back over there. There's not a lot for us to cut, is there really? I don't think at the minute. Oh, got a bit of mining to do as well. Ah, this is intriguing. We'll check the sales in a minute because we have got some cash. One thing I'm going to be doing a lot is ordering equipment that's going to take time to arrive. Yeah, I'm going to do quite a bit of that. And in a place like this, I would... Oh, what's going on there? In a place like this, I would... Oh, it's just... Yeah, it's this curse of FS25, the slowness. Yeah, it is weird things going on because it can't draw it all at the same time because the engine's a little bit slow because it's tried to be too pretty with the graphics and therefore it can't keep up with it even with a monster of a PC like mine. It's true, it's just they haven't made anything quite good enough. This was killing my gaming laptop. Literally killing it. I'd got to move to the desktop because I was like thinking, Giants, I am not prepared to lose $1.5 grand laptop just to, like playing this game. We're going to have to move for that as and then like beef up my desktop with the top notch, like so we've had some twisters. Okay, and... So now that's where we are. So we really only own up to this. Oh, we're right actually about where we are. So it really is the car parky type thing. So let's have a look at prices. I'd imagine we would have got. No, we said starting farm. So we have got what we've got. Glask me about my glass. Okay, we will glask it. 200 grand. So glass, right? Okay, so making glass, I presume it's probably. Well, let's not presume. It could be. So 200 grand would leave us 800,000. So how much is the land? 10 is 211. That's not too terrible. Whereas that would like cripple us if we bought the glass as well. Now that I like. I do. I like that one. That one's looking good. The only bad thing is obviously we really don't know. Let's visit. Let's do this properly. I'm trying to look at like how flat the land is because I am trying to develop as a homestead. That's the plan. So, oh, hang on a minute. Ah. Oh, okay. So we've actually got. Oh, we have actually got some fields as well. Oh, my life poplar. Oh, dream come true. Is it? It's apologize. Oh, okay. Well, this is looking rather intriguing. So we actually own this little bit as well. So, so where we said start the new farm was not really to do with this. You probably get that on wherever you go. We've got some, could be sand. Sand is really what makes glass. So tell the NPCs to take a train somewhere. That's where we get rid of them. Tristan, animal dealer. Oh, we have a vehicle workshop. So it looks like there's a lot of traveling around. And I'm not sure whether it was a wise decision to have although I wouldn't have had the poplars if I had not done that. So this is home. It is. With now it has obviously got rid of things, even though we've kept the farm. Or has it? Well, I'd have to do a new farm and start to check, wouldn't I, really? So, beautiful little bit of a watering hole. It's gorgeous looking. So, player house, farmhouse, player house again. Okay, well, okay. Well, is it for multiplayer or something like that? Kenneth, Stone Crusher. Ben, Lisa, and Katie. Right, okay, smashing. And we have the roller coaster. Is that a build? It is a building place. Right, okay, the iron. Let's visit Burkle. Okay, young man. Well, I am pressing.
Hey there, stranger. You ever think about how birds don't have eyebrows? Wild, right? Oh, but that's not why you're here. You're here for iron. Iron, the backbone of civilization. The thing that makes skyscrapers, tools, and... Wait, do you hear that? Thought I heard a cricket. Anyway, you want to mine iron. Well, first you need the right tools. Pickaxe? Nah, we're way past that. You need big machines, excavators, dump trucks, maybe a tiny gnome for good luck. Kidding? Or am I? Where was I? Right, iron. You dig it up, load it up, and take it to the smelter. That's where the magic happens. Speaking of magic, did I ever tell you about the time I almost became a wizard? No? Another time then. All right, go grab some heavy machinery and get to mining. And if you see a cricket, tell it I'm watching. Hello again, friend. Have you seen that cricket yet?
Okay. Well, okay. He may have lost it a little bit. Yeah, I don't. So we need big equipment. I'm presuming we have special equipment for this, but it looked right. Okay, well, how much would be to buy the iron, or is it? Do you have to buy? Okay, you do. You sort of like buy bits of it. Okay, that's interesting. Right, so this would be the first bit. It looks... Well, let's have a look on the productions and see what are we like doing with the we own. Okay, so we own it. That's quite interesting. Obviously, because we can actually those prefab wall wood ones, they're actually quite a good little business. So that's not too terrible and available. Stone crusher. Is everything done through the stone crusher? Maybe. Preserved food factory, oil mill, grains, glass. Give me about. It's got my glass. Yeah, so it is sand, wood chips, produces 36 glass paints. Cereal factory. Hopefully not the Giants one. And a bakery. Right, so what about the iron then? Yeah, that's interesting. So is that something else that you have to like place down if you bought the, or do you get it if you like do this? Let's have a bit of a cheat and send the drones up. Well, it doesn't say available, so let's have a quick look in productions themselves. I would imagine it's going to be fairly hefty on the price. So let's go high. Right, where were we? Oh, the coffee roaster mod. I've not seen this one yet. I'm quite intrigued on this particular one. Debris crusher, Emperor Loops one, I think. Bioplastics, Jam Gaming. Here we go. Wamspville. Right, okay. Sawmill. Smeltery, so you do put it down yourself. Okay, so 180 grand is what we will be putting down for that. So we own, no, we don't own the glass one, but we could buy it for 200 grand. And it's the sand. So what is that where we were? Is that sand where we actually were? And what is that down there? Yeah, we've got to piece together the things that are happening. So over this side, there's some water. It's water. Okay, so that's nothing. So that's iron. That's stone. That doesn't tell you what it is, but I'm suggesting it's got to be sand, even though it looks like stone. I would imagine that's what it is, being as it's got the glass. Does it tell you? I mean, we know it is stone, but what I mean is you crush the stone that makes it into sand that then makes it into glass. I can't quite read it, can you? Not quite. Okay, so let's glass them about the glass then. Let's go and have a look. That's a museum. That's the one. So I think we ought to do it, but let's have a look first. Can we see prices? Bearing we are in normal economy to begin with. Yeah, I know I did sort of say I'd always do it, but I am going to, but only when we get to the farming side of this. Yeah, this is like, I'm classing this as let's give ourselves a break to sort of, mainly for the woods, but wood. But do we do hard economy then if we're not doing just wood? Okay, let's have a look at prices first. And, oh wow, there's loads of special crops on there. That was the other thing. When we get to the farming, there's lots of things that are really quite nice and unique. So then, we are looking for... Oh, they're new. Flavouring, that's me. Flour of salt, that's not me. Grapes, now that's me. I've lost the pictures. Yeah, I need to sort that out. Guar glue, guar beans, that's all me. Industrial sand, okay. And iron ore. So it's not very expensive to begin with. That's even on normal economy. Iron pipes, but the actual end products, they are quite special. Obviously, they'd be half that on hard economy. So, lavender, MDF boards, natural wood mulch. Wow, that's not bad either. OSB boards. Oh, fantastic. Post planks long. Apologise, but obviously there is, yeah, the prefab. And this is, as I said, Giants have never really impressed me terribly much with the price, but when they went to the wood on silver, and I was got to be honest, actually these were quite decent prices and decent mods. Yeah, it was completely against what I'd always thought about Giants prices and things. I'm not used to seeing the ropes so high because I've only ever seen them on hard economy. So, spring and stones. Where is... I didn't see any glass. Glass me about the glass should be in G. Gold. So there's the Emperor Loops gold, and then there's the gold. No, there's gold and there's gold ore. Right. So glass. Glass panes. Oh, wow. Okay, that is interesting. Well, do we do something different as well? I mean, because we've sort of got waiting for us different things. We've obviously got this, which is intriguing me very much. So we can do the poplars straight away. Have we got any equipment for this? Let's look at the garage. Yeah, I apologize. This is alright. It's everything going on all at once. So let's go through everything one by one. So we've got a brand new trailer. Weights, the Deutz, which we've seen, the Damcon for replanting, and I'm not planning on replanting. For once, my normal golden rule of like planting 2 for 1, we are stripping this so we can farm is the only reason we're actually doing this, not for any other reason. So if we have to, if we're going on that premise, fantastic. A little fence, a big John Deere, which we've seen, Kubota. The little Kubota. I might get rid of them if they're worth anything. They're not worth anything. So we'll keep them. The Laker Tech, which I can never get to work. New Holland. Genesis. Beautiful. I love this. Paladin. High dump. Paladin. Pallet fork. Stump grinder. That's... oh, wow. So we have actually got that. The Brinoth. The Tajfan and the Thunder Creek equipment. Okay. So quite a lot. So we really expected to use this. Right, okay. And what is in the sales? Just whilst we're like thinking about such things, is there anything that would be suitable? Although we do seem to have a... ooh, that's a little bit special for when we get onto the... my defoliator. Wow. Beautiful. Now this we don't get very often. It's still, look at the expense on that. So expensive. Yeah, that I'm interested in. I just think that would be silly not to buy that. Titan Swath Collector. And a... have we got... we've not got a traditional harvester, do we? No. That I'm interested in by JHHD Modding. One of my favourite modders. Up to 400 horsepower. Half price. Front mount. Oh, can you stick the front 3-point on? Oh, you can. Beautiful for a 400 horsepower John Deere. Not bad. So we'll set up LSW. Ah, brilliant. So you can go like row crops and you get that for 0. 2016, 2018. Right, so 2016, going a little bit older. Beacon lights. Attaches, quick hitch plus... no, I'm happy with standard. So again, I think... but we have also got to be careful, haven't we? How much are we... oh, we get the big one. It's worth doing that straight away anyway, because I've got to be honest, as I know normally, is this that's expensive. Yeah, like, you know, your options. It is, yeah, look, we've got the really big one for free. Was no extra options for that. So we got the 400 horsepower. We were very, very lucky. So for that and that alone, we're definitely going to go for that. I don't know about that. I think we might buy that and sell it. Does that have any wood options? No, it just is a low loader. Do we need a low loader on this? I could do a little bit of buying and selling. Have we got anything down at the store? No, we're going to buy that anyway. So let's get that bought. 400 horsepower, front mount. Yeah, I don't care if it's costing us that cash. Do we need it at the minute? No, let's try and save at the time being. Yeah, so 152 attachers. We'll leave it without the front at the minute. Blinkers, flashes? No. We're happy. So 149743. What will be a very large tractor. Now then, so let's buy that to sell. And let's buy that to keep. And let's buy that to sell. And let's buy that to sell. Yeah, everything else I'm happy. So let's have a look on the map. Whereabouts is this store? Is right up there. Okay. Oh, okay. And the Thunder Creek as well. Oh no, yeah, we actually know. Well, I don't know. It's nearly 4,000 litres. Wow, that's got a lot of stuff. Oughtn't we to do this, really? It's probably sensible to actually buy quite a bit, even if it's going to cost us a lot. Right, so then where is the... I thought we left the zone markers on. I don't think I actually did. So, let's stick that up to 1. We'll class it as we're starting. Interactive zone markers on. We are going to buy the store A for the store as well. As I do on nearly all of the Let's Plays now, I always buy a telehandler for the store and nearly always go for the old Merlot, which is going to be 98,000 we want back. But we do want the back 3-point link. So 96. And we want the versatile WeFo 2. And then we want to give ourselves the cash back. 98,000. And that's the store has now got its own telehandler. Yeah, I was going to have a go on this. I've been doing... I've got to be honest, I'm flitting around a lot. I keep saying this, I've not been terribly well. I've had some sort of horrible bug, and it's like a really long-lasting bug. Not felt like doing any modding at all. It's been a really has battered me. And but content, because I've been doing this for that long now, I could sort of get away with still doing the content because it's sort of like automatic, and it's not like I don't have to think about it, or it's just something I do automatically now. We'll have to repair that as well. Huh? Oh, it needs to be slightly in a different place. Ooh. Now, you see, this is always my point with this type of thing. Right, okay. Let's be honest, right? This was hitched up to that, and it's incapable of doing all this field. So of what use to this, apart from scanning fields, is that little thing? And it is pretty worthless as well. So, like, if we sold that, what would we get? Well, yeah, no, it's worth selling. Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, because it's just pointless. I just don't get the point in having something like that. To me, it's just like, well, what is the... Oh, I need to grab this. It just cannot even do the function that it was like left here for. The only thing it's useful for is scanning the fields, and I'm like, well, what am I just going to keep it for scanning the fields? I've got to be honest, I'm one of those people. There might be a fault on my part. It probably is. He says he crashes into the John Deere. Yeah, it might be a fault on mine, but things have got to be useful. Is like my sort of golden rule, and if to me I can't use it for anything, I just like, well, what's the point then? I don't get it. It just doesn't fulfill a proper function, other than as a runaround, or maybe that sort of for some people. But I just like things to do more than one thing. I just had an idea actually. Yes, that's not a bad idea. So 12,000. Is what we just we want to be doing the Thunder Creek as well, and selling the Chrome and keeping the John Deere. Yeah, no, it doesn't need repairing. I thought it would. As I said, I am going to be trying to use the buy thing a lot, and it's random, and I like that. So we're going to sort of try to use that to the full. Do we insist on it as like that is what we've got to do? We can't, unless it's in the sales. This shop has only got things in the sales, so you can only buy from the sales, or you order. That's not a bad idea. I think that actually matches the map. Yeah, I've sort of started to like use the find used a lot. It reminds me of FS19. I used to love the second-hand equipment mod, apart from how beat up they were. Anybody who played in FS19 would like shake their head in agreement with me that it really was quite terrible. Right, so then, if that is the case, where is the store for ordering? I would imagine it should be around here somewhere. Oh, no, I don't think so. You see, and it sort of goes with even the shop itself that you're actually ordering from this. So what I'm thinking is it used to be in trucks. This has only dropped yesterday. So trucks, I would have thought it might be in cars. No, it's not. Right, so the Unimog. We're going to go for the biggest, which is the 241 horsepower and wheel setup. I presume we've got to order this. Yeah, you still got to like ask it to be what it is, I think, by the look of it. We want chunkies. Yeah, no beacon lights, 2 beacon lights. A roof, aircon and extra lights. Nice. No protective inside. Oh, bulwark and lights. I suppose for this, it might be a bit appropriate. Crane mounting saddle plates. Ooh. What? We can always change it. That's not going to cost us that much. So we're ordering this, but yeah, I'm going to insist on the continuous search. Right, fantastic. So that is in keeping with the map. So what else do we need, or are we likely to want on this? I'd imagine. Yeah, now we've obviously got the I can't even pronounce it. I can't. I've got to be honest. No. What are you doing? Do you know, seriously, the PF&S or the no, that was not a bad effort. So the PF&S, and then obviously the track tour that goes with it. We want to be going to it, and it is right actually at the beginning where we saw. Only we didn't open this shed. Does this need repairing? A little bit. Both need a little bit, so they're equal. So we're starting small, it appears, because there's not much chance of, well, do we need to? Yeah, I agree. I think we ought to be buying, yeah, something like going big. I've got to be honest, there's some fantastic trailers, maybe in low loaders. No, it's not that one. No, not that one either. It probably is in wood transport. It may be that's fairly obvious. I've got to be honest. I am a bit of a. It's a long time since I've done any serious wood tree husbandry. Yeah, it definitely is. So forwarders, excavators, wood transport. So there is a really reasonable one. I did have a bit of a go on Risu Forest, and it really was very. Yeah, so Matt Truckers does that as well. Oh, this is a bit versatile. Log forks. I haven't had this. I like Mac Truckers a lot. So I would say this is not a bad little thing because it's also got the other thing that you could change it into a lot of things buying different modules. So let's do that. Pin. Attacher. No, because the Unimog is a standard. Yeah. Ooh, that's quite reasonable. Okay, so find used. Yep. So we want that. We've got plenty of other equipment. Now, are we going to buy a wood harvester? Bearing in mind we've got quite a lot of bits to spend. Or are we going to... Because this can turn into a decent tractor, but that is going to be useful for whilst we are tree. Obviously, I'd like a bigger trailer. That's the one thing I want to say. I love the fact that it's been filthied up. But if we're using the little Paladin and all those little mini attachments of this little beaut here, which I think we're going to need to buy. Yeah, this really needs its own sort of trailer, doesn't it? We can't, I mean, with this thing at 7 miles an hour, it can't be like, we need to get this little lot on a trailer. Maybe the TPS is, yeah, I'd love to have mine, but I've not got the ramps done, and as I said, I've not really felt up to doing that type of thing, so I think if we're going to do that, we're going to need to order the TPS, because it has got beautiful ramps, ideal for that kind of thing, and it is also terribly reasonably... Oh, I don't know that I've got it in at the minute. Of course, because I've been trying to use my own. Well, Mac Truckers also has that ability to do that, and we've actually bought it, okay, in the wood thing, but we could change it. Okay, then. Well, I might put the TPS in as well, and then we'll get this little lot on the TPS. So this is our workplace where we bring and make the wood thing. So we need to do quite a bit of this. I don't want to get caught up by doing too much, though, but I would like to find out about doing the glass. I presume the glass place... Let's just save the game. And then let's buy it. And if I don't like... Yeah, I need to know how are we doing it. And unless you buy it, I don't really know. You can't always sell it, is what I mean. Some maps allow you to sell it completely and others don't. So, yeah, let's have a look. What does that actually mean? What do we need? Owned. So, sand, wood chips. So, we do need some of that. And it makes glass panes. 4,000 sand, 1,000 wood chips. But what actually makes the sand? Okay, now that is true. Is there something on the map already? And if it is, we really need it near us. I don't want to be traveling halfway across the map to actually do this. So the stone crusher makes sand. Visit. Whereabouts are you? Near the other end of the map. Oh, wow, yeah, it's a bit of a trek away from our location up there. I would say that's going to take a while. Can we have one fitted? Yeah, being as we've sort of been given this massive pile of stone, can we have one fitted? I always feel strongly about this kind of thing. You know, like about working close by, even though productions, you can travel them across the map. We've still got to lug this all the way from here, all the way over to... Well, not necessarily. We have production silos. Nobody else might have them, but we do and have had them right from very early on. So what is this? Ah, so... Iron pipes. Okay, well that's interesting. It's a bit of a clue there. I'm not quite enough with it to actually know what that would actually mean for us. It's... Just having a quick look around to try to familiarize myself with everything. So if we did do that, how much would that be to buy? Oh, my life. Oh, this would cripple us to begin with. Would leave us 200,000. Oh, and we got no wood area yet. Well, we know we've got this here, and we've got... Have we got the equipment to actually do it, though? That I don't think we have we? So we'd need to lease the bio baler or a harvester for that. So that's not... Yeah, so that's a bit of leasing, which would ask the store to run it down, to be honest. So that seriously is going to cost us a fortune. So I really don't feel like that we should... I think we should have one built. If it's going to cost us that much, I think we should have one built. If it's going to cost us that anyway, why not? So I would say next door to that, because we do own all of this. So let's have a look. So if it's 455, it's going to be one of the last things on the map. Or the map maker's not going to let you buy it. You've got to have the one. If I was going to, like, say you must do that. Oh, no. No, you can actually buy it. That'd be the skirt. Yeah, we're too... it is. It's the skirt at the back. So, if we do... we could go in the middle. We're blocking anything? We're blocking the... last thing we want to do is hamper the wood production. I'd like to do it over here, but it says we don't own the land. Again, it's the skirt and the overlaps. Now that did actually... We did find one place. What about down here? Ah, okay. That's doable. It didn't seem to be that expensive either. What is important... Yeah, this is a feature I do love that Giants have done, and that is the fact that you can actually see, like, all of the zone markers and that on it, so... Those, yeah. So we are allowed to put that on the actual road where we dump the stones. Ooh. Okay, that's a bit interesting. We could reload the game. But I do sometimes like the challenge, I must admit. I'm not sure. This has got to be careful we don't actually bury the... isn't that typical? I didn't think there was any traffic on the road, but now that we've placed it, all of a sudden traffic's everywhere. Might have been a bit of a mistake to build that on the road. Right, okay. Can we make the... We might not have to come out of that way. No, we could sort of do something about that. We've got to be careful. We might need to have that as out of bounds for now, and we might, like, repair it at some point during the Let's Play, because I think we're going to need to, like, come around like that, but we need access to this, so... Yeah. If I'm going to insist that we're going to keep that, we could sort of, like... Yeah, but you're not going to get it all back, and it's going to make a bigger mess. I just think we're probably just going to have to grin and bear it, really. Before we get to the point where we can't afford anything else. Now then, the other thing, if we're going to insist on this, the other thing we're going to need... Oh, we're either... No, we did insist. If that's going to be the insistence, we need to buy the mover. Well, that's... Yeah, I mean, we don't have to buy my version, but that's what we are doing. So we want to... Find used, and we're going to do continuous. So although we're going into, we're not in it yet. So we bought that and we bought that. It is going to bring us quite a lot of cash in. And it looks like this, we need quite a lot. I would like to buy, if we're going to do this, I'd like to swap this out. But if we're going to play by this set of rules, not only can I not afford to buy a... Oh, magic, let's have a look at how much that's actually worth. If we could sell it when that comes in, has this got any, like, value? I don't want to be selling their tractors. They're not worth anything. Oh, that is. Pretty enough. I do want that. I'm not going to get rid of it. I think that'll be quite useful. Prinoff, not so worried about that, but Paladin Stump Grinder, yeah, we're going to keep all of that, like, and the little thing, the Genesis. Oh, that's a biggie. I didn't realize it was the 435 horsepower. Oh, so we have got the proper one. I've never used that ever. Period. So really, that will be useful. That's the shops. Lizard Custom. We bought that just. Lake Attack. Oh, hang on a minute. Is that? So it's worth 266,000. So if we bought, I mean, we've got to use it. So what I'm trying to say is, we could sort of order a tree harvester. Now then, we're spoiled for choice now because there are some really beautiful ones. What about the excavator? I don't think I've got it in, but I'd like to do that, really, I think. I don't think I've put it in because it's not my normal game. Not for a long time. It was what I first cut my teeth in a long time, which is why I'm not bad at tree husbandry, although I'm not, you know, you're a bit rusty sometimes, and I'm not used to this. I think I've only used this about 2 or 3 times, enough to sort of try to get used to it, and I just didn't get on with it. So yeah, I can do so well with a tree harvester. You can go cut this, it's cut, move it, drop it down into place. To me, it's like, although it's tidy in a way because you put everything down, yeah, but you still can't put it down nicely. That's the best angle you can get from it. So you'd be dropping it at a severe angle. Right, okay, well, the scene is set. This is, you know, like the farm. We've got obviously all of these different aspects. We own this. We own this, which is our house, but we're not using this. This is where we're going to move down to in time. We don't own much trees. There's a little tiny bit there, I think. But if this is where we live, I'd suggest we really need to be like opening this up. And have we actually seen, is this flattish? It looks fairly flat. So this is really where we want to be chopping, which means we've got an awful long way to run up that road. We've also got to grab this too. And that's the roller coaster to actually build. So yeah. Right, okay. Are we going to replant? I can't remember. Doesn't Poplars? Yeah, Poplars regrows. No, I can't see where I'm actually going. It's true, it does. Oh, fantastic. Oh, we've even got some wood chips too. Oh, okay. Right, so we need to bring the Thunder Creek straight down here. So the scene is set. We've got a lot of stuff to do. And, oh, another tractor. Oh, this is the fence. Just looks a little bit strange. Oh, we've got plenty of supplies. Plenty of supplies. Oh, excellent. So really, we could make this bigger. How would we... Yeah, so that is the closest bit where we could extend the field. If we're going to do that, but we do own 27 at the minute. So it's not very large, but... yeah, it's still going to be good. So this is the Let's Play. Yeah, we're going to like really work hard. We've sort of definitely decided we're going into glass, but we can't do anything at present because we haven't got the right equipment. So yeah. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know that. So does that mean I'm witty, or I'm not sure? I doubt it. I doubt it. Oh, right, okay. So, yeah, we need to come down here. We could put repair points. I mean, even in the back of Beyond, you can buy toolkits. You know, you can have them ordered. And obviously placeables, I can't really order them, so you can't find used, can you, for placeables? So I'm sort of thinking, now we've only got the confines of the field, which is, I'd imagine, there. So we could... What is that? Oh, wow, okay. I'm not going to put that down, but that will be something we can have a look at. Why is it so expensive? Let's go back to FS22 prices. I think I'll stick with Giants for a No, I will have a look at it, but yeah, it's a bit pricey. Right, so then, sheds... Buildable NPC house, no triggers. Buildable NPC house, no triggers. Player house. Oh wow, so the houses aren't terribly expensive. But they are constructables. Right, so we want tools. Huh? Oh wow. Oh, my life, it really is the very edge of the field. I thought that was the edge of the field where the grey is. Do you know, we'll forgo that. Yeah, I'm not having that. That's well too... So, yeah, we've got this to cut first. This before it, like, withers away. We'll get that cut next session, I think. And then, obviously, we've got to wait for the dropping of the things that we've ordered. And I will seriously... I'm going to put some more items in. And we might get using the excavator, which actually, strangely enough, was one of my favourite things in using in FS 22? No, 19. It would be 19. I think. Ah, right. Okay, so that's how you use it. Okay. Right, so all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to join me on this. But I think this is going to actually be... quite an exciting let's play because it's I don't know where I'm going, and that I always find that kind of a challenge really makes it rather interesting. So it can be, you can have some hairy moments where it's quite bad as well, but hopefully we'll make it enjoyable, hopefully. So yeah, goodbye for now.